If there's one thing we can all agree on about Donald Trump, it's that the man knows how to keep us entertained, often for reasons he probably didn't intend. As the former president barrels toward another presidential campaign, his collection of awkward moments has grown faster than his rally crowds. Whether it's bizarre speeches, ill-timed handshakes, or cringe-worthy dance moves, Trump's unscripted moments have provided plenty of material for internet memes and late-night talk shows alike. Let's dive into the most cringe-inducing Trump moments so far. The Tulsi Gabbard non-hug. Hug it out. Nope. Trump attended a Wisconsin town hall alongside former Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard, and what was meant to be a show of unity turned into an awkward meme fest. As Tulsi moved in for a hug, Trump subtly, and then not so subtly, dodged her attempt. The scene was uncomfortable enough to set social media on fire, as users couldn't help but compare it to someone dodging a hug from their awkward cousin. To make matters worse, Trump admitted on stage that he thought the event was a speech, not a town hall, leaving the audience confused and laughing. In true Trump fashion, he handled it with a mixture of cluelessness and overconfidence, but the internet was quick to label the interaction as cringe of the year. Trump's dance moves continue to bewilder. If you thought Trump's rally dance moves in 2020 were strange, wait until you see what 2024 has in store. Trump's signature side-to-side dance, typically set to IMCA, is back in full force this election cycle, but somehow it's gotten even stranger. With arms flailing and a smile that looks more forced than natural, his dance has been compared to everything from a marionette on strings to someone trying to shake off a bad cramp. The internet, of course, exploded with commentary. Is he trying to swat a fly? Or just vibing in a way only he understands? Asked one Twitter user. Another chimed in, he looks like a fish out of water, but somehow it's still better than his policies. Memes circulated within minutes, and Trump's dance moves continue to be a focal point of the campaign trail. The Saudi sword dance disaster revisited. Back in 2017, Trump participated in a Saudi sword dance, and let's just say the footage wasn't flattering. Fast forward to this year, and the video has resurfaced, bringing all the awkwardness back to the forefront. Trump's clumsy attempt to participate in the traditional dance, waving a sword around with no rhythm, has become a timeless meme. His facial expression oscillated between confusion and discomfort, making the whole thing even more cringeworthy. As the clip made rounds again in this year, people couldn't help but poke fun at his "I have no idea what I'm doing" demeanor. Trump's sword dance is my spirit animal when I try to dance at weddings, joked one user on X, formerly Twitter. It's one of those moments that will probably haunt Trump every election cycle, especially with voters who appreciate a bit of cultural sensitivity. It's a town hall. Trump's surprise at his own event. Only Trump could walk into a political event without realizing what's actually going on. During an event in La Crosse, Wisconsin, Trump was supposed to be part of a town hall with Tulsi Gabbard. But in classic Trump fashion, he admitted on stage that he didn't even know he'd be participating in a town hall, claiming he thought he was just going to give a speech. "They didn't tell me," Trump exclaimed, leaving the audience both amused and confused. As if that wasn't awkward enough, the internet seized on his cluelessness, with one user tweeting, "Trump could show up to his own trial and not know he's the defendant." The gaffe added another moment of unintentional humor to Trump's long list of political missteps. Trump's free in vitro fertilization proposal falls flat. During the same Wisconsin town hall, Trump attempted to win over female voters by promising to make in vitro fertilization free if he becomes president. While the proposal was meant to appeal to a demographic that has been slipping away from him since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, the delivery of the promise was, to say the least, awkward. Trump fumbled through the announcement with phrases like "we want more babies," to put it nicely, leaving voters wondering if he had thought the idea through. The internet's reaction was swift, with users mocking both the proposal and Trump's tone-deaf delivery. One sarcastic comment read, "Nothing says I understand women like promising free in vitro fertilization while overturning their reproductive rights." Whether the policy will gain traction remains to be seen, but the rollout was a definite fail. Melania gets a handshake instead of a hug, again. The Trump marriage has been the subject of speculation for years, and this year provided yet another awkward moment for the couple. During a campaign event in September, Melania introduced her husband to the stage, and in return, he offered her a handshake. That's right, instead of the usual hug or kiss that most political couples share on stage, Trump opted for a business-like handshake. Donald Trump's awkward confusion over X, formerly Twitter. Social media has always been Trump's domain, but even he seems confused by the new landscape. When he rejoined X, formerly Twitter, in 2024, it didn't take long for Trump to put his foot in his mouth. During a rally, Trump referred to the platform as Twitters, or whatever they're calling it now, XU, leaving his supporters in stitches. It was clear that Trump was still adjusting to the name change, but that didn't stop the internet from mocking the moment. How long until he calls it X Twitters? Asked one user. It's not the first time Trump has had trouble keeping up with tech, remember Gaffes. But in this year, it's just another layer of his public awkwardness. Trump's microphone struggles. What's worse than forgetting your lines? How about having your microphone cut out mid-sentence during a rally? In this year, Trump found himself in just such a predicament, and instead of handling it with grace, he started berating the staff responsible. "These stupid things. Who's running this show?" he demanded as the crowd nervously chuckled. The internet, predictably, had a field day with the moment, with one user joking, "Even the microphone can't handle his nonsense." While the technical issue was minor, Trump's over-the-top reaction made it a meme-worthy disaster. The "I built the internet" comment. Trump's habit of exaggerating his accomplishments reached new heights in 2024 when he casually claimed during an interview that without me, the internet as you know it wouldn't exist. The interviewer's stunned reaction said it all, but Trump doubled down, implying that his policies had somehow shaped the internet. Social media erupted in laughter, with one user tweeting, "Next up, Trump claims he invented the wheel." The exaggeration was so outlandish that it has become one of Trump's most ridiculed moments. Historians, tech experts, and everyday internet users alike couldn't help but roll their eyes at the bold and baseless claim. The campaign rally mix-up. One of the most painfully awkward moments of Trump campaign came when he accidentally took the stage at a rally that turned out to be a protest against him. For a brief golden moment, Trump smiled and began speaking as if it were one of his typical rallies, but the crowd quickly made it clear that they were not fans. Chants of "lock him up" filled the air as Trump's expression turned from confusion to anger. He exited the stage just as quickly as he had arrived, leaving his staff scrambling to explain the mix-up. The incident went viral, and social media users had a field day. One user commented, "Trump has officially been booed off stage by his own audience." And that wraps up our collection of Donald Trump's most awkward moments so far. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more entertaining and insightful content. Don't forget to tap the bell icon so you never miss an upload. What was your favorite awkward Trump moment? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for more.